This is Victor Martinez. And why have you not stopped by the MD Superstore? Come on now. I'm there all the time. You should be there too.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Bay reporting for MuscularDevelopment.com. I'm down here in Illinois for the 2013 Wings of Strength Chicago Pro. It's the eve of the contest, hanging out in IFBB Pro Bill Willmore's hotel room. He's kind of just taking it easy on the night before the competition. Bill, first off, congratulations. Last year, you after 6 or 7 years in the IFBB, managed to get your first pro win in Toronto. So just congratulations on that. I think a lot of guys take for granted how hard it is just to earn an IFBB card, and then to be able to go and get a pro win is a pretty major accomplishment, and qualifying to get that dream of getting on the Olympia stage. So first off, just want to throw out a congratulations for that. What I want to talk about a little bit tonight, Bill, on the eve of this contest is, since you turned pro in 2005, kind of what you've been known for is just your consistency. We've seen with some of the big names and some of the other guys who maybe aren't as well known as the IFBB, guys coming on for one show, off for the next, and you really never know what you're going to get as far as their conditioning and whether they're really going to nail it for the day of the show. With your career, even as an amateur, at an MPC national level and as an IFBB pro, it's been consistent year in, year out. If Bill Willmore's name is on that list for a show, he's going to come in condition. Can you talk to us a little bit about, what you do maybe as far as your off season or your contest prep, maybe a little bit different than some of the other guys might do, that has really allowed you to maintain this level of consistency over this many years that we really don't see a lot with a lot of guys in the IFBB?
Well, one of the things is trying to stay in good condition in the off season. I usually don't let myself get, real sloppy and heavy, and I don't even like that feeling. Easily in the off season I could be 10 or 15 pounds heavier. I rather just actually stay midway there and then actually grow into the show. One, I think it's a lot healthier, and one, you're more than likely you're going to be a lot more consistent. And also, I have to mention, to be totally honest with you, a lot of that has to come with, me working with Hani for such a long time, and him knowing my body, and him not letting up when I'm down, and, and him really just being okay, we're going to be in shape no matter what it takes. And me having that mentality in my head, whatever it takes, I'm going to be in shape.
Now, Bill, last year you qualified for the Olympia with your win in Toronto, excuse me. They've changed everything up with this new point system. Now, this is your first time. Well, you competed last week in Toronto, kind of threw in your hat a little bit early, so didn't place where you would have liked. With only 4 shows left before the Olympia, you got to pull out a win tomorrow against some very tough competition to get your qualification. Otherwise, as things sit right now, somebody who doesn't have any points on the board really needs to be placing top 2 or 3 in the next few shows to get that qualification spot. Kind of a point that doesn't really need to be asked whether you want to be at the Olympia. We know everybody does, but if you get yourself some points tomorrow, are you looking forward to to competing at Tampa and Europa to try to rack up some more points and try to squeeze in those top 5 points earners to try to get to the Olympia?
I'm definitely doing Tampa. That's for sure. And then as far as everything else, I haven't thought that far ahead. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and then at Tampa, closer to Tampa, obviously I'll make that decision. So because I think you need to be a week in advance or something like that. But and depending on where I'm placing and what, then I'll make that decision.
Okay, perfect. Well, Bill, I'll tell you what, we could definitely tell you're a little bit tired on the eve of the contest, and for anybody that's competed, we definitely know how that feels. So I'm gonna get out of your. I was gonna say get out of your hair. That's just kind of the term, but obviously doesn't quite fit here. But anyhow, I'm gonna let you get back to your rest. We really appreciate it. On behalf of everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com, we wish you the best of luck in the competition tomorrow. Again, this is David Bay reporting for MuscularDevelopment.com with IFBB Pro Bill Willmore.